Welcome to the Orange City Literature Festival Book Review Podcast. I'm Shreyakar and I'm extremely thrilled to kick off this new exciting segment for the students of Nagpur. This year marks the 6th edition of the Orange City Literature Festival, and we are extremely delighted to share a purposeful platform to all the students to showcase their favorite books and to share powerful insights about their books at this platform. Today we have Harshitan Uikey from GH Raisoni Public School, Ambazari with us, who has chose the mysterious stories of Sherlock Holmes as her favorite book. Welcome, Harshita.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today, Harshita? Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very thrilled for this podcast.
Okay, as I can see, you're very excited. Now, Harshita, I want to ask you, what really inspired you to go for Sherlock Holmes rather than other books?
Well, I had read a lesson named Red Headed League, and while reading this book, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson solves a mysterious thing about an article printed in the newspaper, and they had successfully solved this mystery. And after reading this lesson, I felt that there is something about Sherlock Holmes and I must read his books.
That is really great that you read this book, and I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed it. Did you?
Yes.
That's great to know. Now, tell me that there were various stories in that book, various mysteries that were solved by Sherlock Holmes in that book, right? So, which particular story did you like the most, and what did you learn from it?
Well, my favorite story is when Sherlock Holmes with Dr. Watson solved a mystery of yellow dark face in a vacant cottage, and they successfully did solve this mystery, and I liked that story very much.
That is very interesting to hear, and now I wish to read the book as well. So, tell me, you are so inspired by Sherlock Holmes, as I can see. Tell me that if you could meet Sherlock Holmes in real life, what would be the one question that you would ask him?
If I ever met Sherlock Holmes, I would ask him a question about his thinking and his ability, which he learned probably from his parents or teachers or any other persons who might have inspired him. Just because I too really want to learn these qualities.
That's really great, and I hope Sherlock Holmes in your world answers this question. So, one more thing I want to ask you that see, Sherlock Holmes, when he used to solve the mysteries, it was in previous times. Now the times have changed and a lot more has changed. You can see the technology has come, etc., etc. So, how do you think that Sherlock Holmes can solve mysteries in today's world? Will it be easier or will it be difficult for him?
Well, in those days, Sherlock Holmes used his own experience, his own talent, his own intelligence to solve mysteries, and he successfully solved many much mysteries on his own without any support. And in today's world, the things have changed to a greater extent. Many more advanced technologies have been introduced and inventions have been done. And I think that using these technologies, he might have solved these mysteries more efficiently.
I totally agree with your answer, Harshita. Now tell me, you have discussed earlier also, and I have read also that Sherlock Holmes is never alone. He solves his mysteries with the help of Dr. Watson. So while reading the book, what kind of relationship did Dr. Watson and Sherlock Holmes build eventually, or what kind of relationship did they had?
According to me, Dr. Watson was a very good friend of Sherlock Holmes. They lived together, they worked together, they solved mysteries together, and got success in various mysteries they solved. And I think that they had very much strong bond in them.
Whom do you like the most, Sherlock Holmes or Dr. Watson?
Definitely Sherlock Holmes.
That's great. I totally agree. Now tell me, if you could invite any one character from the Sherlock Holmes book for dinner, to have dinner with you, so who would it be and what would you serve them?
If I get a chance to have a dinner with Sherlock Holmes, I would serve him the most famous dishes of India and make him aware of Indian dishes, and I will feel very glad to have a dinner with him.
That's really great. call me too. I'll join you too.
Yeah, sure.
Then one more question I want to ask you, that if you think Sherlock Holmes had a pet in earlier times, or the modern Sherlock Holmes had a pet, what kind of pet would it be?
If ever Sherlock Holmes had a pet, it would be a dog, because I had seen many detectives keeping a dog with him or her, and it is a fact that dogs are more intelligent and they have a good smelling ability. They help them in solving many cases, and the dog would help the Sherlock Holmes in solving many more mysteries.
That's really great. Definitely, dogs are the mystery solvers, and a dog will definitely help Sherlock Holmes in solving various kinds of mysteries in different aspects, you know. So, what is your dream crossover of including Sherlock Holmes and any other fictional character or any other character in the movies, in the books, so that the duo can solve the mysteries together, or they can do anything fun stuff together?
Well, according to me, Sherlock Holmes can go very well with Detective Mehul, and today's kids know him very well.
Yeah.
He too is a detective, and he too has very good detective skills. And if ever Sherlock Holmes and Detective Mehul solve a mystery together, they will definitely get success in it.
That's really great. Now, tell me, Sherlock Holmes is your favorite book, right?
Yes.
So, how has reading this book modified you into a person? How has it changed your personality? How were you before reading the book, and how are you now? So, how would you describe it?
While I was reading the book, my curiosity was rising when as I read the pages. I was what will happen next, and I was very thrilled and excited about what will happen the next part. And after reading this book, I got a message that in this world, everything, whether it is a extraordinary, ordinary, or a mysterious thing, everything has its solution, and nothing in this world is impossible if you have faith in it.
Well said, Harshita. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much, Harshita, for sharing your powerful insights. As we wrap up this episode of Orange City Literature Festival Book Review Podcast, I would first like to thank Harshita for sharing her powerful insights. Thank you so much, Harshita. Lastly, I would like to tell the readers and invite them excitedly to the 6th edition of the Orange City Literature Festival that is going to happen at your own city on 22nd, 23rd and 24th November at Chitnavi Center. It's a great opportunity to meet over 100 of authors all around the world. Until then, tune in for the next episode. Happy reading, happy listening. Thank you so much.